The farmers community are facing so many problems, not only farmers community, entire human being are having so many problems. But all these problems are not created by the God, are human-made problems. And so-called intellectuals who have created these problems and system, they are not having the solution, sustainable solution. So we can't wait for any decision from the government or system. So we have started a mass movement how we can give the sustainable solutions to solve every problem which are faced by human beings, not only farmers. Because those people who are living in big cities, without food they can't survive. Food is the main necessity. Now they are getting poisonous food. Even chemical farming, you grow the poisonous food. Organic farming is more dangerous, more poisonous than chemical farming. Because organically grown food, there are very poisonous heavy metals, cadmium, arsenic, mercury, lead, and radioactive elements also, thorium, uranium, which are very hazardous. It is proved scientifically. Nobody can give the challenge. So, because of the impact, chemical farming, organic farming, and cow-based farming also, indigenous, same impact. So, when we eat chemically grown, organically grown, indigenous farming grown food, we are depositing the toxic garbage in our body. God has given immunity, innate immunity, which is working on 4 levels: T lymphocytes, white blood cell; B lymphocyte, white blood cells; neutrophils, white blood cells; and basophils. What is happened? In our human stomach, there are about 60 trillion cells are existed. 60 lakh crore. 70% are immune cells, which protect our body from cancer, diabetes, heart attack. But when you eat chemically grown, organically grown food, poisonous food, the residues are deposited in the body and they kill the cells, immune cells. Ultimately, the immune system becomes very weak and we suffer by the cancer. That means the 50% Indians are facing diabetic problem. They have not gone to the hospital, but they have diabetes. They do not know because they are not tested in the laboratory. 30% Indians are facing cancer problem. There is an oncogene in the DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, which is responsible for cancer. When this oncogene become recessive, that means he is sleeping, you can't suffer by the cancer. But when it becomes dominant, you definitely suffer by the cancer. Dominancy is appeared by because of the losing of the immunity. So chemically grown, organic grown food should be banned by the Indian government. It is very essential. Another way, there are two main calamities which is widespread now, discussed in media, maybe print, electronic, and mass media. That is global warming and climate change and artificial intelligence. Both are human-made problems. You know, there is a huge destruction of the natural resources by global warming and climate change. Monsoon has changed its route and form totally. And what is happened now? Due to natural calamities which are created by global warming and climate change, kharif crops are destroyed, damaged, and rabi crops are damaged because monsoon commencing 1 month late in India and outgoing 1 month late. Also, there is a great impact on the planting because when the sunlight is coming, with that sunlight, the ultraviolet rays are coming. These are very hazardous radiations. With the cosmic energy, radioactive radiations are coming which are very hazardous. So God has created one layer of the ozone to absorb these ultraviolet rays and radioactive radiation so that the pure sunlight should be gone to the earth. But now what has happened? That ozone layer is destroyed. And when ozone layer is destroyed, ultimately the ultraviolet rays are coming on the earth and radioactive radiations are coming. And when ultraviolet rays and radiations are coming on the earth, on the plant body, through the stomata, they enter in the cells, they damage the cell membrane, they damage the chloroplast, they damage the DNA, they change the gene sequence in the DNA. Ultimately, so many problems are created, photosynthesis restricted, production is reduced, and resistance power is lost. And that's why we have seen a great losses in the food production. Now what the report is given by United Nations Organization, throughout the world, last 3 years, 16% production was declined, and because of the climate change and global warming, and it is estimated that it will enhance again within 3 years, next 3 years, near about 30% production will be reduced. It has happened. Government of India was exporting the wheat to and rice to other countries, but they have stopped. Why? They know about the fact that due to the global warming, production is reducing. So we can't compensate the demand. So they have stopped the export. This is the food crisis which is created by global warming and climate change. And number 3, what is happened? Which are responsible for global warming? There are so many greenhouse gases which are responsible for global warming. Prior are 4: carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane, and chlorofluorocarbon. Maximum greenhouse gases are emitted by chemical farming, organic farming, cow-based farming. I claim openly. That means in agriculture sector, chemical farming, cow-based farming, organic farming are more responsible for global warming and climate change. And that's why now Government of India has arranged my meetings with the Niti Aayog, so many. They have discussed with me. The Modi is willing strongly to convert this scenario into the solution, and that's why the government of India has declared now as a policy Subash Palekar. Every year in the budget they are sanctioning some amount. This year budget 2,400 crore rupees sanctioned by Parliament, and now they are spreading this technology throughout India. If the organic farming, chemical farming, cow-based farming are emitting huge quantity of greenhouse gases, uncontrolled emission of the greenhouse gases, then it is the commitment of the government of India to ban these technologies. Even organic farming is responsible for destruction of fertility and productivity of soil. If productivity is declined, fertility declined, how future generation will survive? But media is not having this knowledge. How dangerous is organic farming, they do not know. So it is very essential to aware the media also. The organic farming is more dangerous than chemical farming. It is a pre-planned conspiracy. It is not Indian technology. Cow-based farming is African technology, not Swadeshi. Chemical farming, American model of technology, not Indian. Organic farming is a European technology. All this technology are not Indian technology, and they are destroying the natural resources. How we can survive? So it is the duty of media also to aware the people about this fact, so that they can prepare themselves to change their mentality. And we are giving the solution. In my Subash Palekar, we are not utilizing any manure, any fertilizer, nothing, no insecticide, nothing. So no deposition of the poisonous residues in the food, and we are not utilizing any manure, fertilizer, compost, vermicompost. So we are not emitting single gram of the greenhouse gases. So we have this solution to stop the food crisis and to stop the destruction of the natural resources by global warming. And last point, basically, it is very essential to aware the government also, because government do not know actually what are the differences between natural and organic. But they do not know, because and syllabuses also should be changed, because what the syllabuses the teachers are teaching to the student is totally wrong. It's totally wrong. It is not allowing to belong to new changes in the time problems. So many problems, and Subash Palekar mass movement is trying to give to solution. And yesterday, a 4-day workshop, Halebedu, he was taken about coverage. Unexpected audience. We were expecting only 800 because capacity of hall was 800. 1,600 farmers came, uncontrolled. It is happened because they want and they are getting.